Is the reflection from your lighting showing up in your glasses and ruining your shot? Well, today I'll show you 3 ways to eliminate that pesky glare. Hey gang, welcome to my self-titled channel. If we are just meeting, I'm Fehlinger. I've got a 15-year background in professional TV and radio broadcasting in the top markets in the country. And I also have expertise in do-it-yourself video creation. So on this channel, I share all my advice and tips from my lived experience at both the pro and DIY level of video production. If that's something that piques your interest, consider subscribing for new content, and you can also ring the bell to get notified when new videos post. So today's video is dedicated to the glasses wearers out there. Whether you wear them to reduce the effects of blue light, or you're like me and you are blind as a bat without them or contacts, I've received this question often enough that I knew it was time to make a video answering it. How do you get rid of the reflection of your lighting equipment from your glasses? This is such an annoying thing, right? You're doing your part to elevate your setup. You're just trying your best to light yourself well, and then you go on camera and you realize, great, the light is reflecting off my glasses and making me look like an alien. Awesome. It's super distracting too. Here's the good news. You can do something about it. And I have 3 different ways that you can get rid of that glare. Now, make sure you watch till the end, because I'm going to share a bonus tip for those of you who use your computers when you appear on camera. So if you're on camera for a lot of Zoom or Teams or WebEx meetings, this will be helpful for you. So stay tuned for that. But let's get into this. So really, our main goal is to ensure the light isn't directly facing into your glasses, but that you're still able to maintain nice, even lighting on your face. So you need a good angle with your light, as well as the right amount of it, so that you're lit well. Make sense? By the way, I have a whole video all about video lighting fundamentals. If you want to check that out, I will link that here and below in the description. But here are 3 ways to remove that light glare from your glasses. The first option is to move your light slightly off to the side. And I mean slightly. What this does is keep the bulk of that nice lighting on your face, but when you change the angle of the light itself, it'll simply eliminate the reflection from your glasses. So this is something you'd need to play around with. How off-center you need to position your light will depend on your shot, but in an ideal setup, you wouldn't be moving the light to an angle that's so off-center that you end up with a shadow on one side of your face. You'd want to try to move the reflection out of your lenses, but still keep that even lighting across your entire face. Now, if you do have a shadow on one side of your face, there are ways to fix that too. You can set up a second light and fill in the shadows. Just like your first light, you would want this to be positioned off center so that it doesn't end up causing that same reflection in your glasses. Okay, the second way to get rid of glasses glare is what I'm using now, and that's to turn the light away from you entirely. So here's how to do this. You'd actually spin the light 180 degrees and turn it completely away from you, and then turn up the brightness on it. So what this does is bounce the light off the wall and onto you. And that means that you still have light, it's just not as harsh nor reflective. Now, specifically in this example, I'm using a ring light that doubles as my camera tripod. So I've simply turned the camera on the ball mount so that it's facing me, even with the light facing the opposite direction. So there's some flexibility for me to work with there. Now, a couple of side notes on this tactic. This method will work best if you are pointing the light at a white wall, or like a pale beige or eggshell, just something really light on the color spectrum, because that will help bounce the light more effectively. But you'll also avoid having the light bounce a colored tint back at you. If you point the light at a bright red wall or green or any other loud color, you may find your own coloring gets a tinge of that too, which is likely not what you want. Also, you can try pointing the light up toward the ceiling. I've done this a lot of times. This helps light up your entire space, including you, but again, without that pesky reflection in your specs. Now, the third option that you have to get rid of the glare in your glasses is to diffuse the light from the front. Now, in my opinion, this is a pain to set up, but it is a method that works. So I just want you to at least be aware of it. But what you do is take a white or light colored bed sheet and hang it in front of your light. That will soften the light that's hitting your face, more specifically your glasses, and it should get rid of that reflection. You'll also want to leave some space between the light and the sheet for safety, but also so that this works most effectively. So you'd need to get creative in how you do this. You know, you'd need some sort of stand to hang the sheet from, or a way to hang it from the ceiling. That's the part that I think makes this tedious to set up, but it does work. But now you have 3 methods to eliminate that annoying reflection from your glasses when you're on camera using a light. And here's that bonus tip that I promised you at the beginning. And this is a great trick for those of you who have lots of virtual meetings or presentations, okay? If you notice the glare from your computer screen in your glasses, you can adjust for that as well. Try turning down the brightness on your computer screen. Now, if you need to see your screen, you'll want to lower the brightness only to the point that you can still make out what's on it. And then from there, you can also tilt your screen or prop your monitor to get rid of any glare that may still be showing up. So much of fixing this specific problem boils down to angle. So play around with that, and you should find that you're able to eliminate or at least mitigate the worst of any reflection or glare that's still showing up in your glasses. So this week's question: which of these reflection eliminating methods are you going to try? Let me know in the comments and how it works out for you too. Also, if you're in the market for some new lighting, I have linked some recommendations for you in the description as well. Now, getting your lighting just right is just one part of producing your own videos, right? And if you know that making quality videos can help you, but you're not sure where to start or you're frustrated by the tech, I get it. And I'd like to invite you to check out my online course, the Video Production Project. It's a 360-degree masterclass that will show you how to produce high-quality videos for your brand, your business, or your burgeoning creative outlet without the overwhelm, plus tools and resources to equip you for success. We're talking knowledge and skills that it takes many creators years to hone and perfect. So check it out if you're interested at videoproductionproject.com, and I've linked it below for you in the description as well. My friends, if you liked this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who might find it useful. And in the meantime, get in touch with me. I'm on all the social platforms. I'm at Katie Fehlinger Official on Facebook and at Katie Fehlinger everywhere else. And I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Zoom or Teams or WebEx so that it's so off-center. I must ask you a question. Are you here? But I'm shaving it for later. If you point, I have simply turned the camera, Jesus, it's going too fast, to see your screen, which you'll all, it's off center. Are you around? All right, knock it off.